Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. In the last episode, we got through day 18. No one went insane or died, and thus we completed the mission for Netzach as well. We saw a new AI, Tibereth or Typhoreth, however you say her name, and it looks like she's a little girl compared to the other ones. We were working as well with the Yang abnormality, and we learned that unless it's an absolute emergency directly outside of the containment unit it is in, and that emergency requires us dealing with sanity loss, that we should never ever equip it ever. So let's go ahead and get to the deployment screen, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what happened. We'll do deployment things, and then we'll be good to go. Papers. The paper sounds. You won't believe it. Well, maybe you will believe it, but I spend quite a bit of time thinking about who's going to do what and where my points are being spent in between each episode. All right, so here it is. Yang. It is an amazing item to equip because it greatly reduces the amount of white damage you suffer. You suffer only 0.1 of the amount you would normally suffer, and it's a WoW abnormality, so that's going to be pretty resilient, even against Alfs that are doing sanity damage, white damage. And you heal the sanity points as well. But if you're wearing this for 30 seconds, Yin Quilpaloth counter lowers 1. If you're wearing it after a minute, Yang escapes, as does Yin. And when I say Yang escapes, I mean that whoever had it equipped, it sounds like they drop it on the ground and it becomes a monster. And then this monster tries to find this monster, and they meet. And I'm assuming it kills everything in the facility when that happens. So I can't think of why we would ever want to use it. Other than that, though, we had an okay day. No one died. No one went insane. We worked a little bit more with whatever this is. And today, we're probably going to get both its escape information and basic information. We may poke in to this as well a little bit. If it looks like someone's wearing it and nothing's going bad, or activating this and nothing's going bad if they're in the room, we'll probably let them keep it on, and we'll see how long it takes until they're dead. and then we'll know that we probably shouldn't have interacted with this thing either, because the tools all seem like they're really super bad. Interact with the tools of any type. I suppose we should hire someone new to interact with this tool so that we don't lose anyone that currently exists. So I will be thinking about that when I cut the recording to do deployment things. All right. So, well, actually, I guess we're almost ready for that. I just want to talk a little bit about this abnormality. So if you don't want to hear me prattle on, but you do want to watch the rest of the deployment, go down to the comments section. There'll be there'll be 2 timestamps in it this time. One to jump you past this little bit of me ranting about game balance for a little bit, and then another one that will jump you to where we actually start in case you don't even care about the deployment stuff. So, something I've noticed in several of the games I play is that sometimes there's some piece of equipment or there's some skill which someone has which isn't very good. Or sometimes there's actually a penalty to using it, and I can't think of why I would ever want it to be used or take that skill, like spend experience points on it, at all. An example of this could be, say, in Underrail, for example, Ninja Looter. Ninja Looter is useless as a feat. It's garbage. You'll never really benefit from it. You don't really even care about it. It adds a small quality of life because it decreases the length of time it takes you to pick someone's pocket. But otherwise, it's so difficult to pull off, I don't see why anyone would take it. And everyone agrees that it's a pretty useless feat. And there are some of these in any game that you play. Darkest Dungeon was a game that had many balance issues, I felt, when that game first came out. And I had worked on a mod to address most of those balance issues at some point. Case in point was the Crusader's self-buff ability, which added to his defense, but never made anything target him. And even when they added the self-mark, most creatures still didn't care, because they were programmed to still target random things. And so you never really wanted to use it. You were wasting an action, and no one took it, and no one leveled it, and everyone agreed it was useless. This strikes me as being something similar to that. It's so restrictive for how long you can actually keep this equipped that I don't see how we could ever make use of this. This seems like it is... I don't want to be overly harsh, but it seems like it's just garbage. It's a trap. The only reason you would ever equip this is because you wouldn't really realize that yin and yang would both escape. But now that we know that, we never ever want to interact with this ever. It strikes me that this is making this one tougher to control it if it escapes, because they both escape. And man, I don't know, that sucks. We have a wasted tool slot, effectively, here. Why would we ever use it? Maybe there's some effect of having yin and yang out, which really matters for the facility. I don't know, and it doesn't seem like when any abnormality gets out, I can't imagine that abnormalities fight other abnormalities. If they do, then maybe I can see you wanting to get yin and yang out in order to have them fight. Like, if whatever this does gets out, maybe you want these out to help you fight it. But I don't think it works that way. I think all the monsters run around and kill everyone in your facility and ignore each other. Maybe that's wrong in this case, though. But otherwise, I don't know. Man, if I was good, I would love to mod this and make it so that you would have to wear it for a minute and a half to lower this Quilpaloth counter by 1. But I feel if I was to do that, that would take away from the danger of having yin and yang present. Maybe that would make it way too easy for me to go and grab this. I don't know. It seems... I don't like it. I don't like it. There. And now I'm done ranting about this tool and how it seemed like it might be useful, but no, I don't think it's gonna be useful at all. And that's it. All right, let me cut this part now, and I'm going to go ahead and do some deployment things off screen, and I'll be back after I have assigned everyone their new armor for the day. All right, everyone. Armor has been assigned to people now, so I'm going to quickly hover over people so you guys can see what equipment and armor I've currently given them today. Generally, the armor I give to people is, I'm hoping, one that will allow them to work with the abnormality I plan on assigning them to that day. Or sometimes it's because I want them having different resistances, and I'm not concerned about the abnormality that they're working with because their stats are so high that they shouldn't go insane, or they shouldn't die to it. For example, Hysul has 108, I think, sanity, plus 5, so 113 total sanity points on him for Hysul. So I'm not really worried about him going insane. So I wouldn't mind him, for example, if I was to give him a regret armor instead of his current samurai armor. The same thing for me. I've got prudence level 5, 105 plus 4 sanity. I don't mind having the regret equipped because I'm willing to take an extra 20% sanity damage to gain the other resistances that this armor grants us. And for the equipment, I think I'm happy with everyone's weapons. So now it's just going to be strengthening employees, and I'm not going to hire anyone new today. I think we can do it with people we've got, because we're not imagining any new abnormalities. So let's spend some of these LOB points. So, Bruno, we are leveling your temperance today. Really? You're doing it? Yeah, really. Alright, done. 3 LOB points. You went from 56 to 71. So 15 points earned. We're leveling Knight That Say Nay's temperance today. 10 points of temperance, Tim? What is Knight That Say Nay going to do today? He's doing attachment work with Vidula of the Sleigh today. What is that? 50%. No, he should be fine. Don't increase his temperance. He'll be fine today. Where's my phone? All right, I'm gonna make a cut here really quick. Once I'm done doing this, so I can get my phone, so I can get my timer started. And I think I am going to be leveling my justice today. And that is 5 points left. We probably should increase something from 3 to 2. Destruction, you're working with Scorched Girl, so I want you to keep your prudence 2. We could improve your temperance up, though. You have Fortitude 4, Adorkable, but only 66 hit points. Windwater Sanity could also stand to be increased. Why don't we do that, actually? We'll increase Windwater Sanity to rank 4, and we'll increase Destruction's Temperance to rank 3. Good. 78 Sanity. And Destruction. Okay. Now, I'll be right back, everyone. I need my phone so I can set my timer. So, 1 second. Alright. I'm set. Let's go ahead and get started for the day. Used all of our LOB points now. Hopefully we don't lose any money today. Alright. So, let's do the standard stuff. So the first thing we need to do is get the teams assembled. Destruction, you're going to be part of a fighting team today. Okay, Chris, you go here as well. I'm in this room. The control team is off limits for fighting. We don't want them engaging in combat. Heisel, you're over. Heisel! Get over there. And like to say, nay, you're over here too. Did I get all the right people assigned? Oh, I can't see your weapons. What happened to your weapons? They're not on you. They're not on you? Chris. I know I have a sandy weapon. I belong over there. There should be, I think, 6 people here and 5 people on the other team. So you guys are part of team... what the heck? Aftermath, and then over here... There's 5 of us on Keep Calm. Alright, that went really quick. Next, we get people to their jobs, and the wows are first. Actually, maybe we should do this tool first. So, I'm just gonna send someone down there to grab it. So, it's gonna be one of my lowest level people. It's gonna be brave enough to go down there, I think. Robber Baron. What's the worst that could happen? Let's send you down outside of it to start. Okay. Who's working with these abnormalities? So, the wows. Bruno. Bruno, where are you? Let's go ahead and just bring all these people back to their places of work. I'll eventually see Bruno walking around somewhere. Where are you, Bruno? What team are you a part of, Bruno? Safety team. You're over here on the left, then. That's Heisel. That's Tillman. Like that's Sene, Heisel. Here you are, Bruno. So you're working with this one today. Let's get you outside of it. Who's working with Black Swan? Black Swan is Chris. You're doing suppression work with Black Swan today, Chris. Oh, and no wonder why I gave you Christmas. Greatly reduced damage from white. Over there you go. And who's doing work with Yin? Dia is doing insight work with Yin. Dia, you're over here too. Okay, so Dia, you'll go right in there and do some insight work. That's a 71% chance of success. We'll come over here for you, Bruno. You're going in here, and what are you working with? Attachment. You do not have the buff on you. Oh, right. Stop. Yeah, you're not wearing the armor. Just wanted to make sure. Attachment work. And then... Dreams of a Black Swan. Who was doing that again? Chris. You must be still en route. Chris, it's supposed to be repression. Chris. It's very important the wows get worked on first because we want to get rid of that minus 4% that occurs to them. All right, Robber Baron, you're a level 2. It's going to suck if you just die by walking in there. So this is a timed use item. Not a per-use item, so it's going to work similarly to Yang, and I'm guessing you're going to equip it. So let's go ahead and just have you get in here and use it. If you die, we can just always retry the day since we're just starting. Okay, it's an item that you keep equipped on you. Okay. I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to put you in this room, and I'm going to leave you in that room. And if absolutely horrific things happen, we can deal with the aftermath later. Every second we're wearing it, we're earning time from this. So, in the meantime, Mr. Soul Hacker, you are going to work with Fairy Festival today. I'm repressing them. And Admiral Fang, you are working with One Sins on Insight today. We'll get some of that work done. Adorkable, what are you doing today? You're Spider Bud. We're getting your hit points up. So you'll be visiting the abnormality whose armor we earned. Windwater, crumbling armor for instinct work. Things are going really well with Yin. Things are not going so well with this abnormality, but it looks like we're going to get 50%, which is enough to, I don't think, lower its Quillcloth counter. Jason, what are you doing? You're working with Void Dream. Down there you go. I think I'm working with Forsaken Murderer today. Is that right? Yep. Adorkable, in you go for instinct work. No, wait, repression? Repression work. Oh, it's a 60% chance. It's not terrible. Right, this won't kill you. It's only if it's insight work does it kill you. So you'll learn to deal with spiders without crushing them. I am going in here for instinct. So, in addition to trying to make sure that people are working on abnormalities that they can benefit from, you also want to make sure, obviously, that they're working on abnormalities that they have a good chance of succeeding with, right? You want at least a 50% chance if you can get it when you assign someone to do that work. But you also want to make sure you do work with every single abnormality, I think, because you want to make sure that you get those PE boxes. I guess that's not necessarily true, but the more positive PE boxes you get, the more experience you earn from them. And, well, I guess it doesn't matter if I guess you can just not work with some abnormalities. I guess you need to balance it such that you're trying to figure out how many PE boxes you can get from doing this work. So for example, over here, we're not going to get, we might get 10 PE boxes from this, right? This was a dangerous number of PE boxes to fail to get, though, by only getting 10. We really wanted more than that. We could have probably gotten 10 very easily by sending someone to do some easy work with one of our Zayan abnormalities. So, it's a bit risky doing this, but every time we send someone in to do work with one of these tougher abnormalities, they have the chance to get more PE boxes than 10 of them, and thus we are making more efficient use of this timer marching us towards the meltdown, right? Because I get the feeling we really kind of don't want to fight dusk ordeals until we think we're ready for them. Even the noon ordeals can be tricky. Like the green ordeal, we've only done that once so far, and that was pretty grueling. I'm worried we could probably handle it again, but if I can avoid it, I want to avoid it. So we want to try to get the most PE boxes per tick towards our Qlippoloth meltdown. And for some reason, I really do want to work with each abnormality once per day. At the very least, preferably more than that if I can. And wind water. I want to wait till people are out of these before I send you into work. Okay, you just got a normal success over here, Bruno, but you did get a success. Heisel, you know what? I'm just going to leave Heisel in a room all by himself. Because he's suppression work. We're not having him suppression work. Yeah, actually, that's right. His task is to help us beat up things. We don't need him being improved a whole lot anymore. Actually, it's just fortitude he would need some points in. Hold on. Tillman, are you doing anything today? I don't think I have you doing anything today. You are not doing anything today. Knight that say nay. We'll get you outside Rudolph of the Sleigh. Hey, good job there. Who was in that? Chris Bataille. Good job. 17 boxes with Dream of a Black Swan. You're supposed to keep doing work with them, so we'll put you down here. We'll wait till people have had their sanity and life restored, and then Knight That Say Nay can go into work with Rudula of the Sleigh. We'll see where the meltdowns occur, and we'll be good to go. Is this not... I've been... Let's look. Oh. So last episode, everyone... So two things. Number one, last episode... Well, many things, but only two of them at this particular second. I thought this was the number of the next... I thought this was the level we were moving to, but no. This is the number of containment units that will end up going on... that will end up having the alarm occur. Gotcha. And this just steadily increases slowly. We're at meltdown level 1. I think what's always confused me is that this says 1, this says 2, but when we reach this number, this is going to be a different number, 3 or 4 or something like that, and this will change to the Roman numeral, I think, 2, over here. Oh, by the way, are you still alive, Robert Barron? You're still alive. You're still alive. Nothing bad has happened to you yet. What have we learned about this? The Heart of Aspiration. Uh-oh. Equipable. A heart without an owner. It still beats even after being removed from its body. Those who equip the Heart of Aspiration will benefit from increased hit points and attack speed. Uh-oh, this makes it sound like this is one of those we can only use for 30 seconds and it's probably useless. When borrowed, its rate of contraction will double, enhancing the borrower's vigor and strength. If one is ordered to return the Heart of Aspiration without attacking, they will lose their mind and have an increase in violent tendencies. They will attempt to attack everything nearby. That makes it sound like they need to take place in a repression event. So, Robber Baron needs to fight. He's gained 10 hit points and 10 justice. Okay, you'll keep wearing it. So far, there's no other penalty for you wearing it. I finished Forsaken Murderer with an okay success, but that's acceptable. So, Jisan, let's send you in here to do attachment work. We have enough boxes that we can go ahead and grab one of these. Let's grab the basic information. The Dreaming Current is what this is called. Does white damage, 3/6, 20 boxes. The range is... Okay, yep. I don't know why I thought... Well, because I thought that we only got like 6 successes and it was a good result. And then later I thought we got 8 successes and it was a normal result. So I thought it was shifting for this one, but that's not the case. Once Jisan goes in, yep, okay. We get the alarm. The minus 4% goes away. Someone needs to work with Fairy Festival. Soul Hacker, that will be you. Oops, sorry about that. That will be you. We have a Red Dawn. Okay, so we got the clowns showing up. Okay, where's the other alarm? Crumbling Armor. So that would be you, Windwater. You're in here for insight work. Where's the instinct? I guess it doesn't really matter. You can benefit from both of those. Let's put you in for instinct work. You'll note I'm being cautious about having people work with repression with Crumbling Armor at the moment. I don't want other people to get that buff quite yet. And we should probably have you come back here, Adorkable, to heal. Dia, you were working with Yin. And I think we'll have you go back there again and do yet more insight work with them. Chris, you're almost healed. Destruction 42k. You're supposed to... What are you doing today? Oh, you're Scorched Girl. So let's have you do some insight work with her. Still not quite 3 for this. We're still waiting for you, Robber Baron, to die or go insane or something like that. And we'll deal with the aftermath when that occurs. Robber Baron, where are you? Not Robber Baron, I'm sorry. I'd like to say nay. Where are you? Here you are. Mr. Slay. I think it was supposed to be for attachment work. And then, who's working with dreams? That was you, Chris. I'll have you do that again. Bruno, you're working with Dreaming Current, is that correct? Yep. Attachment down there. And Chris, what is it over here again? It is repression work. We're trying to get you Justice 5 if we can today. Two still on the Quillcloth counter for this guy. So what is this? 65%? Yep, in you go, Bruno. Good job, Jisan. Send you back here to get healed. Good job, Destruction 42k. Where am I? Oh, Adorkable, we need you to come up here. I need some more hit points. Good job, Windwater. We send you down here. Adorkable. Let's I really do want you to continue to work on repression with the spiders. Why are you down here, Lennon Soul Hacker? It should have been the Fairy Festival you were working with. Oh! I think we missed the alarm for the Fairy Festival. And actually, I need to not send her in there. We need to wait till everyone is out of their facilities because we're one away from the meltdown. Oh, that explains it as well. So we don't have anything that goes on to meltdown. We get an ordeal instead. And then this advances to 3. And then I'm confused because the next thing that's usually here is a 5. And I'm thinking we skipped 4 somehow, but we've never done that. And Dia? Nice, Dia. Good work over there with Yin again. Okay, and I did well with Forsaken Murderer, plus 11. Half of the boxes are acquired. And Robber Baron? You're still not dead! Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. If one is ordered to return the Heart of Aspiration within 30 seconds of borrowing, the same result as above will occur. Okay. So far, this looks like an item we can keep. And as long as Robber Baron participates in the fighting, it'll be fine. Chris, let's have you heal. And let's get ready for the clowns. So... Destruction, you move down there. I'm going to do the clowns a little weirdly this time. I'm not going to use my control groups this time around. Oh, good job repressing Spider Butt Adorkable. 11 successes. Hope you'll get Justice 4. So I'm going to station people outside of the abnormalities that can escape in different amounts. One second. Oh, Chris, I'm waiting. Good. Okay. So you move here. I would like to defeat all of the clowns before any of them manage to release an abnormality. But the one... I don't care if any show up in the control team, because we'd have no abnormality that escapes. So it's just these. And I don't need 4 people down here. I need just 3. You're almost all ranged, now that I think about it. That might not be a bad thing, though. Okay, so these 2 guys will deal with any clown that shows up here. These with any clown that shows up down here. And of course, when we see a clown, we're attacking it. If the clown for this this department shows up down here, these 2 rush down there as well to assist in destroying it. And I think we're set. I think we're good to go. Neither of these escapes. I don't care if a clown shows up here. We need to stop it from releasing Yin. Oh, and hold on. Before we do that, Dreaming Current actually is done. Oh, you get bubblegum. You get bubblegum from it. Ecstasy, plus 6 sanity points. So let's look at its escape information. So it can escape, which we knew because it has a Kulpaloth counter. And it takes extra damage from physical attacks. We've also got all its stories now, so we'll read that when we get back to the main screen. When we get back to the deployment screen. Alright, and I think we're good to go. So, Soul Hacker, and you go for some repression, and we deal with the clowns. If they let out Forsaken Murderer, like, I'll try to rush to stop Forsaken Murderer from getting out. It's Void Dream I'm really worried about. I don't want my people put to sleep at this moment. And I don't want Scorch Girl getting out if I can. Actually, you know what? We should have these two just stay here. Oh god, there's 2 clowns down there. Oh no, there's 2 clowns in every single room? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I understand. Interesting. It spawned 4 clowns. And they didn't show up in each individual department. They showed up... They showed up where they want to release the creatures only. I don't know if we'll be able to kill them quick enough. Oh, come. I really, really dislike the way my people attack in this game. They're really, really dumb. So they're working on them. Good job, Knight That Say Nay. Right, with all the sleighs once been defeated. And we've won. Wow, those guys took a lot of damage. Did I lose anybody? Oh, which reminds me, by the way, everyone, I found the log! Jay had pointed out where the log was, and it was Destruction 42K who let me know there was a log. I've never really paid attention to what's down here. I don't play the game in fast mode. I play it in normal mode all the time. Because I like watching what's happening as it's going on. So I should pay attention to this down here when I think I might have lost somebody. But it looks like that wasn't the case. I kind of wish I could make the log bigger, but I can't do so. And I also wish it would tell me who was engaged in combat, which it also doesn't tell me. I'm assuming, though, now I can probably put the heart back with Robber Baron. Actually, let's get everyone back to their departments. Oh, okay, and we have the next event occurring. Purple Noon. What time is it? I got 32 minutes left. Purple Noon actually isn't that bad. Assuming I don't have anyone in a hallway when they drop out of the sky. So we may stay after noon has occurred and attempt to get more PE boxes. Oh, speaking of PE boxes, we've got enough to make some yin weapons. Or armor. What do I want? I think I want the weapon. And are we done with this? We're done with this. Employees who did not attack any targets before returning the heart, or those who returned the heart before 30 seconds had passed, entered a state of derangement, repeating mindless killings with their enraged strength. So the heart's just a buff. We should totally give that to Hysul to counter the debuff he's got on him from the armor. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, it is interesting, but for some reason, I expected a giant plus 20 over here in red. But no, buffs are blue, Tim, and penalties are red. I guess we should see if Robber Baron goes nuts. So let's wait and see. Are you healed? Okay, so I'm pretty sure Robber Baron attacked. So let's return the heart. Actually, stop. If Robber Baron, though, didn't attack, we will want my suppression team here to keep Robber Baron from dying. Okay, go ahead and return it, Robber Baron. This will give you a chance to see what happens with you. Okay, yeah, that's pretty easy. So, an actual useful tool. I mean, the Portrait of Another World is useful. It's just tricky to use it. I have to be conscious of the fact that I am in the middle of using it. Like that someone's looked at the picture, and I need to be aware that the person who takes the damage shifts occasionally, or it certainly looks like that's the case. Okay, so, but this one's just a pure buff. As opposed to Yang, which is a buff, again, only an emergency buff, and only if something's right outside, because we can't, the timer on that is just too constrictive. And this is a we need to kill someone abnormality, this tool. But even we can change anything, I guess it's not useless. And even then, this one isn't, I guess it's not useless. If an alarm goes off and these get, sorry, this one never gets an alarm on it. And if this one gets an alarm, we just send someone in to touch it, and then bring them out to put it back. That's it. So it's an easy alarm to deal with. Okay, so everyone now go back again to their departments. Okay, and we'll start this time with the information team. So Adorkable, again, you're working with Spiderbud. Repression. Scorched Girl is Insight. Oh, whoa, no, don't do that. With Destruction. Jason is Attachment Work. And Windwater, I'll send you in to work with Forsaken Murderer. So you guys are all doing that. That's 4 uses. We should do some more attachment with Dreaming Current. And Bruno, that was you I was doing that with. Tillman should also have a good chance to do it, right? It's just not Hysul that does it, because we don't want him dying. But Bruno, we started with you, so you'll go in again. And Black Swan, we were doing Repression with you, Chris. Yeah, it can't be me. Well, it could be me as well, but I'm wearing the wrong armor to walk in there, even though my sanity should be able to handle it. I think we instead still send Chris here. And how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's wait and see how filled this gets before I send anyone else in. I think we can do one more job. Okay, yes we can. One more job. So that should be with Yin. So Dia will go down there to do insight work. Okay. And once everyone is done, we'll prepare for the next noon encounter. I always think it's sanity damage the purples do, but no, the purples actually do purple damage. Not sanity damage. Well, that's right, it is sanity damage, but it's both life and sanity that they take when they're doing their thing. Should we grab this and give it to Hysul? I think we should. So Hysul, let's have you use the heart. Good job, Dia. Okay, I just want to take a peek at the PE boxes again really quick. That's right, PE boxes, Kuploth counters. Okay. So, once Dia is back and healed, let's talk about what we need to do. So, we need to kill the ones in this department and this department first. That's the most important two to kill. We don't want Yin escaping. We don't want any of these escaping, if we can help it. At the very least, we can probably handle the Slay, but we really don't want these two getting out. These are walls. I like to never know what they're capable of. We don't care about the control team's abnormalities very much. They don't escape. You know, we could have each team deal with the purple events when they drop from the sky. Rather than use their assigned teams. There's a nice mixture of melee... Oh, hold on. Hysul, in you go. Please don't kill him. Okay. And Hysul, you back over here. Yeah, we'll have the teams manage the abnormalities in their own departments this time, since the teams have a mixture of white and red damage with them. And you guys are the only guys I can't have do this type of thing. You're a little too weak. But I need to get you into elevators so you're not killed. She will have you... Actually, yeah, that's fine. And then someone needs to trigger the abnormality. So we will have you do it, Robber Baron. You'll come over here and you'll do repression work with the fairies. Poor fairies. I see lots of people in there to beat them up these days. But they're common. Yeah, 40% isn't bad for repression. It's not the best, but they won't die after they work on them. So what are you doing in this hallway? Don't be in that hallway. Get out of there. Okay, let's make sure. I would like all these clerks to not be so close together when this happens. We're gonna lose all of them. Come on, safety team. Pull your people out of there. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do the purple noon. So in you go for repression work, Robber Baron. Okay, so you guys are going in there to suppress that. Oh my god, these all drop directly into these chambers. That actually works out well for us because we'll heal while you guys are in there. Kill it! This one's too this one we're not going to be that worried about. We're just going to let it sit there, and we'll deal with it after we've all killed them. Go, go, team. Nice. Good work. Save the clerks. Go, Dia. All right. Not bad. A day completed. We could leave if I wanted. Do you know how much time is left? 20 minutes. And then we've been playing the game for an hour. So everyone comes back. I think we can at least do another line, deal with the alarm, and then we'll be done. So, Dia, we'll have you work with Yin. Why is that happening? Why is that alarm still happening? Insight work with you. Chris, we want you doing more repression over here. Actually, can we do instinct work? It's actually worse for you. It'll be repression. Let's have you do that. Over here, it's attachment with you, Bruno. Actually, can we do repression work with you? 60% chance. Let me do some instinct work with... What's it called again? The Dreaming Current. Okay, while you're all doing that, where's Hysul? He did partake in the battle, so I think he can. You know, I'm just gonna leave him with it. I'm just gonna let him keep it, the heart, because now that I got a high level who has it, I don't want him to accidentally like die if I made a mistake with that. So no, we're not gonna have you. You're not gonna put it back. Let's see. It should be attachment work with you, Windwater. Forsaken Murderer should be instinct. Actually, we're doing Spiderbug instinct work, right? Actually, we're doing repression work with Spiderbud. With you, Adorkable. So in you go. Forsaken Murderer, we can do instinct work with you, Jason, I suppose. Oh, actually, is that right? Yeah. I'll risk it. I think we'll be okay. And I want everyone. Everyone's going into one of these things. So let's see here. So let's do some insight work with Admiral Fang. Fairy Festival will be repression work again. With Robber Baron. And the Can of Well Cheers. Instinct work with Lennon Soul Hacker. And someone needs to work with Yin. Insight again with you, Dia. You're fully healed, yep. Alright, nice! Everyone's... Oh, except for up here. We should definitely send someone in here as well. Knight That Say Nay. I think it's attachment work with you, right? It is. Oh, okay, so someone needs to go look at the portrait. So, I guess destruction, that will be you. Right, good job with Fairy Festival, Robber Baron. Let's just put you back there. Let you heal up. Admiral Fang, yep, you're working with One Sins. Lennon, yep, you're working with Open Can of Well. Cheers. Yin was a roaring success. Excellent work, Dia. Let's have you get back here. Can I go in there? I think I can handle it. Yin does black damage. If I'm gonna go in there, though, it's gonna have to probably be Prudence. I only have 62 hit points. I really can't make too many mistakes. We may just send Dia back in here again. If I was to do work... Oh, Tim, it's got the minus 4%. No, I don't think you can handle it. It's going to have to be Dia who goes right back in there again. And Dia, you'll do more insight work with Yin. What's with the horns still going on every few seconds? What's happening there? Jason, let's send you in to work with Spider-Bud. It'll be instinct work for you. Oh! I guess I could do the instinct work. That'll be fine. Dia's going in to work with Yin. Perfect. And then we want... I think it was attachment over here. With you, Knight That Say Nay. Can we do it in instinct? Not a very good chance. All right, how much time is left? 14 minutes? 4 more minutes then. So let's keep having the information team do stuff then. So, Jason, let's have you earn some more hit points by working with Forsaken Murderer. Let's see here. Windwater. We can't use you. Destruction. You'll go in here too. Yep, I'm gonna send him in here to work with Scorch Girl. And that means that we leave Windwater in here so that he will be healed when destruction takes damage. And Adorkable. I guess we'll have you work with Void Dream and we'll get some attachment done with you there. My low levels. Robber Baron, you're going to go back in here again and suppress some fairies. One Sins, we can do attachment work. Wait. What's happening here? Cancel. I said repression. Oh, I selected Lennon. Robber Baron, let's have you go back in there. One Sins will be Insight with Admiral Fang. The Well Cheers can be Instinct with Mr. Soul Hacker. Oh, someone should do... Oh, hold on. We have more PE boxes here. Nice! And we're done with Black Swan when it comes to the equipment we can get from them. And looks like we're going to have a nice success over here with you, Knight That Say Nay. Excellent work. The game's chugging a bit. My frame rate's dropping, so I guess we're going to end it right after this is... yeah, right after the current work is completed, we're done and pulling out. All right! That does it. And we have enough, we can make another Discord weapon. Oh, a ranged white weapon that does more damage than our other ranged white weapon, I think. Right, 2 through 4, Void Dream. What are you, Void Dream? 1 through 2, yep. Twice the damage and a fast attack speed. And Ecstasy. Oh, hey, this is a nice suit of armor, too. Really nice. Red, white, and black is lower than 1, and pale is actually 1.5. Very nice suit of armor from this abnormality. Alright, but I'm done. Let's go ahead and wrap up the day. We had 5 people promoted. Tim is now level 5. Bruno's now level 5. So the very next day, I can deploy 5 level 5 people. And if I end the day with all of them alive, we get Hod's other assignment done. Jason reached level 4. Who else was promoted? Adorkable reached level 5. What the heck? Congratulations, Adorkable. Admiral Fang reached level 2. Good work, everyone. 9 LOB points for that day. How did I feel when I lost a dear friend? No one could understand the loneliness I feel. Why am I so heartless as to not shed a tear for my late friend, you may ask? Because I am a machine. I will be just as cold as... Well, will I be just as cold as this in the future as well? Perhaps. Sad. I wonder how the moving over to being a real girl will work for Angela. She'll feel like a machine, even if she is, not so. Everyone else will treat her as that if she's so heartless. Hey, you sure you want to expend the safety team before the day starts? I am that Zach. Alright! We have another nice, relaxing day in front of us, I think. Exactly the same as the last one. So I'm looking forward to this. My goodness. Look at all of our abnormalities. We have 4 walls, 4 Zayans, 6 Teths, and 2 HEs. Interesting. As many very difficult abnormalities as very easy abnormalities. Alright, well, let's go ahead and read about the Dreaming Current. What is this thing's history? Just keep showing him the book. Oh, and it has to be a page with pictures, since he probably can't read. When the experiment seems to drag on, try to draw his attention, like mimicking sounds. I don't need to explain every detail, right? Yes, I know. It's unfortunate, pitiful, and sad. I do feel human emotions, thank you very much. However, he ultimately survived thanks to this place. I hope he continues to live, in any shape or form. If you're thinking the same thing, it'd be better off if you just drop that guilt right now. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape flavored candy. It's his favorite. Oh, wow. So this was a child. And they turned him into this creature? Why? Excerpt from an encyclopedia. Contrary to popular belief, most sharks are small in size. There are only a handful of species that cause harm to humans. After all is said and done, the biggest appeal of sharks is their strong jaws and teeth. A shark's jaw can apply an intense amount of force, around 20 times that of an adult human. Besides, their vision and olfactory sense are extremely well developed, allowing them to locate their targets easily. This is why sharks could reign as the ocean's greatest predator until today. So this must have been what someone was reading to the child while showing him a shark picture. Is that why he became a shark, I wonder? The parents had long deserted the child. They say the old infection would kill the child before 2 years passed. The researchers were the new child's parents. He learned to coo and walk. Although unable to talk properly, the child liked the ocean. Instead of visiting the ocean, the child was given candy which let him see the ocean. Many colorful nights and days passed. The child, who was thought to die within 2 years, managed to live for a long time. As always, he liked sweet candy, followed them, and loved the place as his home. Though, the only thing the child could do was run around inside a cramped lab instead of a grass field under the sun. His steps were shaky, but filled with enthusiasm. Excited about what kind of candy he would eat tomorrow. Oh my god, it's so effing depressing. Oh, man. Man. Oh, that's really stupidly rough. God. This is awful. Oh my god. Did the researchers do the right thing? Holy crap. The child would have died otherwise, possibly painfully? Probably not. They could have always just euthanized the child if it came down to it and he was in a lot of pain. Or given him drugs not to feel it, instead of converting him to this thing. I don't think I agree with the researchers. God, it's just awful. Alright. Well, what equipment can we make? Actually, it doesn't matter. The game doesn't save whatever choices I make here. I guess the last thing we should do is read about the weaponry we created, because we did make Discord. A Falchian edge shadowed by the world's discord. Every life is trapped in the cycle of reincarnation, the power of birth and the power of death. Those powers are neither good nor evil. They are just the way life is. And I think that's it, everyone. Yep, that's it. Alright, guys, so thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and do day 20. We didn't get any new abnormalities to manage, so hopefully this will be very nice and relaxing, exactly like what we did this time. So I'll see you guys then, and take care, everyone.